What if I told you that the secret to unlocking your brain's full potential has nothing to do with studying harder, downloading another productivity app, or forcing yourself through another all-nighter? What if the answer was not in your room, not in your notes, not in any motivational video, but in the one place you have been avoiding your entire life? Right now, as you watch this, your brain is suffocating. Your focus is drowning, and you do not even realize it. You have been lied to about what real learning looks like. But there is a centuries-old Japanese practice that can rewire your brain in just 15 minutes. And the people who know this secret, they are leaving you behind. Two students, same intelligence, same potential, but one discovered this ancient technique, and within weeks their life transformed. The other, still struggling, still stressed, still wondering why nothing ever clicks. The difference was not talent, it was not discipline, it was something far simpler and far more powerful. This is Shinrin-Yoku, and once you understand it, you will never look at learning the same way again. Chapter 1. The Breaking Point. Let me tell you about two people. We will call them Kaido and Riku. Both are university students. Both dream of success. Both work relentlessly toward their goals. But their paths completely different. Kaido was the definition of a grinder. Wake up at 5 in the morning, coffee, laptop open, study for 3 hours straight, classes all day, library until midnight, repeat. He believed that success was measured in hours, that if he just pushed harder, stayed awake longer, squeezed in one more chapter, he would finally break through. He was always exhausted, always anxious. His grades, average at best, but he kept telling himself, just work harder, just one more hour, just one more night. Riku, on the other hand, seemed calm. He studied less. He slept more. He took long breaks that confused everyone around him. People called him lazy. They said he was wasting his potential. But something was different. His grades were exceptional. His mind was sharp. He never seemed stressed. And when Kaido finally broke down and asked him, "How are you doing this?" Riku smiled and said 5 words that changed everything. "I walk in the forest." Kaido laughed. He thought Riku was mocking him. A forest? What does that have to do with learning? But Riku was not joking. He was talking about Shinrin-Yoku, and what happened next would shatter everything Kaido believed about productivity, focus, and success. In Chapter 2, The Ancient Truth, Shinrin-Yoku. In English, it translates to forest bathing. But it is so much more than a walk in the woods. This is not about exercise. This is not about getting fresh air. This is about something your brain has been screaming for, but you have been too busy to hear it. In the 1980s, Japanese researchers made a discovery that would change the way we understand stress, focus, and mental clarity. They found that spending time in nature, specifically in forests, was not just relaxing, it was healing, at a cellular level. Your body, when surrounded by trees, begins to produce more natural killer cells, which boost your immune system. Your cortisol levels drop, your heart rate slows, your mind clears. And here's the most important part. Your brain enters a state called soft fascination. Let me explain. There are 2 types of attention your brain uses. The first is directed attention. This is the focus you use when you are studying, working, or solving problems. It is intense. It is draining. And after a few hours, it is gone. You have felt this. That moment when you read the same sentence 5 times and nothing makes sense. That is directed attention burnout. But then there is soft fascination. This is the kind of focus you experience in nature. The rustling of leaves, the sound of a stream, the way sunlight filters through branches. Your brain is engaged, but not exhausted. It is processing, but not forcing. And in this state, something magical happens. Your mind begins to repair itself. Your creativity surges. Your ability to learn and retain information skyrockets. Riku understood this. While Kaido was drowning in textbooks, Riku was walking through the forest. And his brain, it was healing. It was sharpening. It was preparing to absorb information at a level Kaido could never reach through brute force. Chapter 3. The Breakdown. Kaido did not believe him at first. He thought, I do not have time to walk in a forest. I have exams. I have deadlines. I need to study. So he kept grinding, coffee after coffee, night after night. His anxiety grew. His focus crumbled. He started forgetting things. Simple things, names, dates, concepts he had studied 100 times. His brain was shutting down, and he did not know why. One day, he found himself staring at a blank page during an exam. A question he knew he had studied. A topic he had reviewed for hours. But nothing. His mind was empty. Not because he had not worked hard enough, but because his brain had been pushed beyond its limits. He had never given it a chance to recover. That night, he broke. He could not sleep. He could not focus. He felt like everything he had worked for was falling apart. And in that moment of desperation, he remembered what Riku had said. I walk in the forest. So the next morning, instead of opening his laptop, Kaido did something he had not done in years. He went outside. He found a park with trees, and he walked. No music, no phone, just him and the forest. At first, it felt wrong. He felt guilty, like he was wasting time. But after 10 minutes, something shifted. His breathing slowed. His thoughts cleared. And for the first time in months, he felt peace. He did not know it yet, but his brain was healing. The chronic stress that had been suffocating his hippocampus, the part of his brain responsible for memory and learning, was finally releasing. His prefrontal cortex, the area that controls decision-making and focus, was recharging. And when he returned home and opened his textbook, something incredible happened. The information clicked. He understood it, not because he had studied harder, but because his brain was finally ready to learn. Chapter 4. The Transformation. Over the next few weeks, Kaido made Shinrin-Yoku a non-negotiable part of his routine. Every morning, before studying, he spent 20 minutes in the forest, not thinking about exams, not planning his day, just walking, just breathing, just being. And the changes were undeniable. His focus sharpened, his memory improved, his anxiety disappeared. He started sleeping better, his grades skyrocketed. But more than that, he felt different, lighter, calmer, like he had finally found the key to unlocking his true potential. Meanwhile, his classmates were still grinding, still pulling all-nighters, still drowning in stress. And when they asked him how he was doing so well, he smiled and said the same 5 words Riku had said to him, I walk in the forest. But here is what most people do not understand. Shinrin-Yoku is not magic. It is biology. It is neuroscience. When you immerse yourself in nature, your body releases chemicals that your brain desperately needs. Phytoncides, organic compounds released by trees, have been proven to lower stress hormones and boost immune function. The color green, scientifically shown to reduce mental fatigue, surrounds you. The rhythmic sounds of nature, birdsong, wind, water, create a meditative state that resets your nervous system. Your brain was not designed to be locked in a room for 12 hours a day. It was designed to move, to breathe fresh air, to connect with the natural world. And when you deny it that, you are not just losing productivity, you are losing yourself. Chapter 5. The Science Behind the Secret. Let me break this down for you. Studies from universities across the world have confirmed what the Japanese have known for centuries. A 2019 study published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health found that just 15 minutes in a forest significantly reduced cortisol levels, heart rate, and blood pressure. Another study from Stanford University revealed that walking in nature decreased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain associated with rumination and overthinking, while increasing activity in areas linked to creativity and problem solving. This is not pseudoscience. This is not a trend. This is your brain operating the way it was meant to. And the people who understand this, they are not just more productive. They are happier, healthier, more successful. Think about it. When was the last time you gave your brain a break? A real break, not scrolling on your phone, not binge watching a show, but true restorative rest. The kind that comes from disconnecting from the chaos and reconnecting with the world around you. That is what Shinrin-Yoku offers. And the best part? You do not need to live near a forest. A park works. A tree-lined street works. Even looking at images of nature has been shown to have positive effects. But if you can, get outside, walk, breathe, let your mind wander, and watch what happens. Chapter 6. The Choice. So here is the truth. You are at a crossroads. You can keep doing what you have always done. Keep grinding, keep pushing, keep hoping that somehow, if you just work a little harder, everything will fall into place. Or you can try something different, something proven, something that does not require more effort, but less, something that does not exhaust you, but restores you. Kaido made his choice, and his life transformed. Riku never struggled because he understood this secret from the beginning. But you are just learning about it now. And the question is, what are you going to do? Because here's the thing. The people who succeed are not the ones who work the hardest. They are the ones who work the smartest. They are the ones who understand that rest is not weakness, that recovery is not optional, that your brain needs nature the same way your lungs need air. And if you ignore this, if you keep pushing yourself into burnout, you are not going to outwork anyone. You are going to break, just like Kaido almost did, just like so many others have. But if you embrace this, if you make Shinrin-Yoku a part of your life, you will not just improve your grades or your productivity. You will change your entire relationship with learning, with stress, with yourself. Chapter 7. The Awakening. Imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing, truly knowing, that you have the power to unlock your full potential. Not through force, not through suffering, but through balance, through nature, through Shinrin-Yoku. Imagine walking into your next exam, your next meeting, your next challenge with a calm, clear mind, knowing that you are not just prepared, you are unstoppable. That is what this practice offers. That is what Kaido discovered. And that is what you can have starting today. So go outside, find a forest, find a park, find a tree, and walk. Do not think about your to-do list. Do not worry about the future. Just be present. Just breathe. And let your brain do what it was designed to do. Heal, restore, evolve. Because you are not meant to be stuck in a cycle of stress and exhaustion. You are meant to thrive, and Shinrin-Yoku is the key. If this video opened your eyes, if it made you rethink everything you thought you knew about learning and productivity, then do not stop here. Subscribe to Zen Mindset. This is where ancient wisdom meets modern life. This is where you learn the techniques that the most successful people in the world use but never talk about. This is where you stop grinding and start thriving. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications, because the next video could change your life, just like this one did. And remember, the forest is waiting. Your brain is waiting. Your future is waiting. Now go, walk, breathe, and become the person you were always meant to be. The journey starts in the forest, and it ends with you, unstoppable.